Yeah, well, welcome. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of waves and waves of people in determination. CJ is who I am, MD Soul is what I am. So you guys can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today we are going to be talking about this game right here, Nitro Blasters. It's a game that I wanted to do rate that fighter on for a little while. I just haven't really been able to get a hold of it. Because I was originally playing it on PlayStation, but now it's been on Steam for a while. I just now been able to find it, and I wanted to, kind of do, not a deep dive, but really just focus in and hone in on this particular game. Jackie Chan, right? There we go. Jackie Chan. It got a C. And let's just go off of this and how we do our rating here. We do this off the intro. The intro is very important. We have to come with the thought process of an old school arcade. I like doing it that way. Hey, this is an old school arcade. What's going to catch my attention? What's going to draw me in? What's going to pull me in? Then after that, we're going to talk about the character select screen and all those visuals that come along with it. Character viability, character design, and game mechanics, and a couple other things. We'll hit on additional gameplay and modes. We'll talk about, does it have a story, and then finally, was it good for its time, and talk about online gameplay. And then we're going to give it a rating based off those things. With games like these, hey, what's up, Wally? With these anime style games, these are harder to rate, and the reason why they're harder to rate is because these characters are coming from everywhere. Especially with this one that we're talking about here today, this Nitro game that we have. That it's let me just read to you guys just straight up what it is, and I was really. It really intrigued me because I really didn't know where these characters were coming from. But this was originally announced in 2009. So some of the work we don't have to do, because originally when we do this rating, hey, if it was from 2009 on back, it gets an automatic thumbs up, because that was a timeline where we weren't playing fighting games online. We were playing them in person. So it gets an automatic 10 right off the bat on that one. So, I mean, especially, Street Fighter, 4 was out during that time, and bring about fighting games and revitalize the FGC. So we're gonna give it a buy for that one. So that right off the bat, it gets that one. But it is a project that Nitro Plus. I've never really heard that anime series, even though I like anime and stuff like that. I haven't heard about that manga or anime series, so it kind of is what it is. So rather than keeping the game an in-house project, Nitro Plus have outsourced it to XMU. Okay. A well-known fighting game developer. Yes, we know about them. As a result, the game does not have much in common with its poorly made predecessors, having received an upgrade in both graphics and combat system. So this is more so I wouldn't say a remaster, but it's a reimagining of something that already existed. It has 14 characters and 20 partner characters. So this isn't a Marvel vs. Capcom. Well, it is Marvel vs. Capcom. Before they did the swapping out and being able to play them, they had the alternative characters that were just backup characters. I don't know if you guys remember that in Marvel vs. Capcom, that series where you were able to select a character. They weren't playable. They were just boom. They could just come in and assist you just a little bit, and that's what happens here. So the characters here, they come from multiple franchises. So let me see. Nitro Blaster's Heroine Infinite Duel is a mascot fighter consisting of numerous heroines from various Nitro Plus franchises. Okay. It was originally released in arcades in April April 2015. So this remastering, this rethinking of this came out during that time. So boom, you got me there. And then now it's on Steam, and I'm trying to see which games that it released on. Not games, but where these characters came from. Let's see here. I'm trying to find that real fast. I might not be able to find that right now. I thought I had that, but no, here I do. So we have Arcana Heart. We know about that game. Arcana Heart. I haven't done Rate That Fighter for that one, but Arcana Heart is actually a really good game. I like it a lot. Demon Bane. We have Tokyo Necro, Phantom of Inferno, Senran Kagura. There's a lot of them. The Cyber Slayer, Fate Zero, Metal Demon, Seiya no Ura, and they have a lot of them. And their support characters come from Psychopath. This is a hodgepodge of games that games and characters from manga that a lot of people are a fan of. This is one of the things that we talked about before with Capcom and what we want Capcom to do. Capcom, we want you to come in here and smash all your games together and make this, forget all the other franchises, just solely focus on Capcom properties and make a game out of that. Darkstalkers, obviously Street Fighter, Devil May Cry. We could put all that stuff in there. Anything that's Capcom related, put it in the game, make them fight each other, and boom, you have a great. I mean, if SNK can do it, why can't Capcom do it? People forget King of Fighters is a hodgepodge of multiple games. You have The Art of Fighting, you have Fatal Fury, you have some of the other franchises from SNK that are side scrollers. Athena comes from that. There's a lot of games out there. So I'm hoping that they're able to do that with Capcom, but I digress. Let's focus on the Nitro Plus blasters, and let's see what happens. Let us see. Yeah, it just goes straight into, this game just goes straight into it has no intro. So right off the bat, Zero. Yo, Mr. Wicked, what's up, man? How's it going? Right off the bat, Zero. It has the little cute voices and stuff, but then this game has, we're talking about different modes. So we have story mode. I'm assuming that's arcade mode. So they're kind of doing a 2-in-1. Another story, all it is a extra additional stuff for the game. You have versus, of course, we have score, attack, and training. So we have one, if you want to count that, I'll let it by. It's another thing in the game, but there's really nothing to. There's online mode, but there's really nothing to this game here. It's just boom, story versus a network. I was originally using Saber, but I think I want to try a different character right now. Let's see about her. Let's see what she does. And we can change her outfits. All right. It has up to 16. A lot of palettes. Yes, this Rate That Fighter, Mr. Wicked. She has a lot of palettes for up to what, 21 different palettes. Is that for each character? I think it is. I like this red one, but my favorite color is blue. Blue and oranges are my favorite colors. So I'm gonna try to find the one that's more of a orange. I like this orange one right here. Saber is in the game. Yes, sir. And then we're going to try to pick their alternate. I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's a random. I'm just going to pick at random here. I'm going to try to pick the one that's, I don't know how to pick them. Recommended. Yeah, the ones that are recommended. It has a star on it. That helps out a lot. Let's pick this one right here. Sakura and Mugen. I'm with that. It looks like she has a bee sting from Animal Crossing. more than anything else. You know the bee sting person? So here, I don't think I have a problem with story modes like this, but this game hasn't given me a reason to be invested yet. You know, kind of to my point what I was saying before, there's no intro, so I'm just jumping into this game. If I'm a person that's trying to get into this game and wants to be invested in it, that you're forcing me to go outside of the game and try to figure it out. And I don't think that's something that I personally would want to do. There's no intro. There's no intro. I definitely did give it a 0. Like, there's no investment. I'm looking at the story mode, and why am I invested in the story mode right here? I don't know. I have to be already invested in the fan lore in the other games before I even get here. It's Blaze Blue cutscenes. Yes, absolutely. And again, I don't have a problem with that, but there's no additional context behind it. So I'm like, so I'm completely uninvested in trying to understand who these characters are. Oh, she has this little jump in the air thing, but the controls are pretty easy. I think so. If I can pick it up, and look at the attention to detail with the characters here. I do like that about this game. The attention to details with this, and it's fairly easy to pick up. You know, and I think by this game gives you a lot of incentives by making it that easy to pick up, you know? So like we talked about that sometime. Oh, there we go. I like that. We talked about that with, you know, easy inputs and easy controls with Tekken and Street Fighter, but sometimes just make it more make the controls make sense. You know, it's easy to put these motion controls in place. This almost reminds me of Melty Blood and how easy the inputs are. Oh, okay. All right. Kick me out of the air, will you? And yeah, right off the bat, this is enjoyable. I can't say that I'm not enjoying this. I'm just not invested in the story that they have here. I mean, the game's cool and all, but I'm just not truly invested in the characters. I'm not saying they all look the same per se, but they kind of all look the same. The only thing that's different is the hairstyle. What makes me know that they're... I will say this. Even though they have similar motion inputs, they're not all Shoto style characters. They have Shoto inputs, but they're not all Shoto style characters. There are things that are different in between each character. So I'll give them that. That makes the game interesting. I'll say that. Like, that's dope, you know? It's like they don't look alike. There's nothing about them that looks alike. So I mean, they'll get that because it's that diverse. How do I get my second assist out? Oh, there she is. All right, that's my second assist. And I don't have the slightest clue in what they do. I think that's not saying that we necessarily need a tutorial mode or anything like that. But that in this particular case, I think it would have helped. And it doesn't have to be a long tutorial. Like, I got to give Street Fighter's props. It just said move forward, move backwards, and tell you how to start the game, and then you were perfectly fine. I like the background in this stage. They're trying to tell the story. But I'm not again, I'm not really invested royally. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I like where it's going, but I'm just not invested in this story. But I mean, good thing we're not fully and we're not fully talking about the story here. It's extra credit. It's extra credit, the story mode. But what does she do? I don't know what she does. I'm trying to get my thoughts. Wait, let me pause this real quick. Like it's a look, butt cheeks. I think this is cool, and I think it deserves to be played, but it's missing quite a few elements of just playing fighting games. So let's go ahead and start rating this right now. So again, it has no intro, 0. Character select screen. It's not a bad one. It's a little generic, but it's not a bad one. About an 11. There's a lot of characters to choose from. There's 14 plus the 20 assists, and you get 2 assist characters that kind of adds to the element of the game. I'm good with that, but maybe about a 14. Characters, all the characters are done. I'm actually gonna score it high on that one. 14 on that one because there's a lot of every single character is just completely different. The game mechanics is very easy to pick up. So far, that's what I'm seeing. 24 game design. I'm enjoying the way it looks. Maybe about a good 12. Yeah. Character customization, awesome. Now, normally I don't give a high score for a game like this, that all it is a palette swap, but they have 21 different colors for this game. So I'm do a little bit higher. Let's go with the 7. Music. We'll hold on out on that, and then we'll focus on these things a little bit later. And let's finish playing through the game, and then we'll come back to we're gonna come back to the table. Okay. All right. Oh, that's an anti-air. I like that move. That's her DP. Oh, that was a different one. I like that. Did I catch you in that? I think I did. Yeah. So it does it does let you do chip damage. I do like that. A lot of games now, they took out chip damage. Like Street Fighter, I think is a great example of that. You can chip them all the way to the end. I think that's kind of cool that they let you do the chip damage, but it stops right there. But at the same time, there's moments where like, no, absolutely not. I guess this was a good moment. Street Fighter does the same thing, allows trip damage for super combos. I'll buy that, and that's what I just did there. Like, I'm like trying to figure out what the heck they're talking about, and I'm still lost. So the story is like, you would have just been better off just going arcade mode, just doing a simple arcade mode and calling it a day. Here you go, Saber. I'm a fan of Saber. I used Saber before. There we go. Oh, it didn't all stay. There you are. I beat your love, Saber. I said that backwards. I said love and Saber. I meant to say beat your love, Saber. There we go. Had a little jiggly physics there. I'm not even that. What? Why is she so busty? Die. Yeah, I'm not liking, like, I'm not interested in none of that. I'm not drawn to the story at all. And then again, all the characters almost look alike. And the only way you can tell the difference between the one character from another is maybe their I hate to say it, you know, their clothing and their bust size. That's about it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, she was too far away. I didn't connect it. Ah. Oh, she's hitting the crap out of me. Oh, yikes. It hit. I didn't know that hit me too. She's gonna fall back down into this. Boom. OVA. There we go. Ignis. Interesting name. Are you okay? Are you back to normal? She beat her so hard she went back to normal. That's crazy. Yeah, this I don't know what to say to this game right now. I mean, the proof's in the pudding when we do the score, but like I'm trying to think about like the whole replay value of this game. Like like I could see this more so being like like if they took Sailor Moon characters in this game, because it kind of favors a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. I think this would make me a little bit more happy, but it does not do that. It's other games and franchises that either I heard of but I don't touch, or I just haven't heard of the anime. Because I really wanna like this, but I don't think I would play this more than what I'm playing right now for Rate That Fighter. Caught her that time. So I gotta make sure that links. Yeah, the music is just typical anime fighter music. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The normal, just typical anime fighter music. It has a little guitar riffs in there. It has a very Blaze Blue Guilty Gear like sound to it. Yeah, especially when you compare this game. Especially when you compare this game to the likes of what is it? Persona 4. That fighting game there. Like when you compare this one to that, it's like, I don't know if I'm feeling you. I don't know if I'm feeling that. You know? And again, all the characters look alike besides their eyes, and they're like, they have the exact same face, exact same eyes. They just changed the outfits just a little bit. But I guess that's anime for you. That's how anime works. What type of chick is this? What's Cronen? What? What type of Cronenberg nonsense is this? Take that. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the rest of it. I thought it was gonna stick the rest of it, but it didn't stick the rest of that. I guess that's okay. No, ma'am. There we are. And then we're on to the last stage. This game's not that hard to do. I think it's on the typical level 4. I went and checked before. Right off the bat, it starts on level 4. I'm sure it goes up to like 10 or 12. But it's not a hard game to pick up and get used to and enjoy. And I think that's one of the things that's like really getting at me right now. Is like I really want to like this, but because it's ease of use and just how it's being all put together. But I just can't. I can't put my finger on it. I just can't get on board with this game right now. Excuse me. Because it's like I think it is. I want it to be a story, but it's not a story. It should have just been arcade mode and then give me a story, you know? Oh. Got it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we in there. As long as she doesn't do that freaking super, we're good. No! This is the super we're talking about. Oh well, such is life. Good googly moogly. I almost had her. You see how close that was? Oh well, such is life. Let's keep on rating. And because I'm not really looking to get achievements from this game. Maybe later on we might revisit this and look for those achievements. But today we're not trying to do that. Just like 40 achievements in this game or whatever. But there you have it. So just in case you guys did want to see what an ending looked like, here goes Saber's ending. And it's just story mode ending art where you get an artwork. You get the event that happens at the end, and then another event that happens at the the cutscene and stuff like that. But that's about it. That's all you get. That is all you get once you beat the game. And it's like, okay, so what? Why does that matter exactly? Why does it matter? So let's see is anybody online right now? Maybe somebody's online and we can see how it plays and it connects. It's downloading something. Let's see what it's downloading. All right, so let's just do a player match. Is there any? No. Let's see if there's any rooms. Search any. There's nobody's online. Let's see. Rank match. Start. A room couldn't be found. So nobody's really playing this game right now either. So that makes a difference as well. Wait, hold on. There is a ranking though. That means somebody has been. Let's see if somebody has been playing. Maybe there was a time where people were playing this game aggressively. Maybe. So I mean, there's the Asian community. This person doesn't. Boomer isn't a Asian name, but I mean, people are playing. I wish there was a date next to this. Is there a date next to this? No, it doesn't show anything else in there. But so I'm gonna give it the benefit of doubt, and I'm gonna give it half the points. I think that's more than fair. Give it half the points for this game. So let's look here. So the music is not bad. It's not good. So it's about 11. Outro and game endings. I'm not gonna be nice. It's a 7. At least it had one there. Replay value. Do I want to continue playing this game over and over? And it doesn't look like anybody else is continuing to play this game. So replay value. Yeah. Let's give that a 12. Cause like I could play it again, but I don't have there isn't any other things that I want to invest in this year. Overall I think it looks great. That's the thing that I'll give it. It looks great and it feels good. It's just not a game that I want to come back and revisit. Additional gameplays and modes. Let's get 2. It has attack mode. It has its training mode. It technically has a story mode and a story mode extended. And that story mode extended isn't really anything. It does have a story. I'll give it that, but I'm only can give it a 3 because I'm like, I don't really want to play this. Online gameplay, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it a 5. Nobody's playing, but we know that it exists. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And was it good for its time? This game came out 2015. It's more so of a reimagining of the game. So I can't give it any extra credit points right there because of that. So let's see what it has. C minus. See, even though I'm being tough on the game, look, it's C minus. I bet. See, watch. If I'm gonna give this 10 points. If this had an intro, look how much more it boosts this game up to a full solid C. And for that matter, if the game intro was dope, let's give it 15. If the game was dope, it would have been a B minus. And then it was like one of the better ones out there. Let's say it had the best entry ever. It would have got a good grade. So that's got a B minus off of that. Come on, guys. Wait, hold on, guys. I think that's pretty daggone good. For considering it doesn't have an intro, this game has a C minus. I'm not mad at all. But guys, you guys tell me how you feel about this game. How many points you're gonna give it? Does it deserve a C minus? Do you think it deserves higher? Do you think it deserves lower? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, you made it this far. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you like this video right here. Also, follow me on my social media platforms that I have there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even Twitch. MD Soul, everything. Thanks. Have a good one, y'all.